Good afternoon, boys and girls. This is Miss Ochoa with a mini math lesson in addition in 3 different levels of learning. My first level is very, very basic and very, very simple and easy. We're going to start with 2 plus 1. As you can see, I've already added 2 dots to help me with that number that is 2. Remember that plus means that we are going to get bigger, higher, not smaller. So I have 1. So I'm going to put another dot above the 1. Now all I have to do is count 1, 2, 3. So 2 plus 1 gives me a sum of 3. Remember, the word sum means the answer to an addition problem, or like we like to say, to a plus problem. Here's another one. 3 plus 2. Wait a minute. What did Miss Ochoa say to do? She said I can put 3 dots above the 3. 2, 3. Plus means we're going to get bigger, so I can add 2 more dots above the 2. 1, 2. Then I need to add them all up together, so that's just counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My sum is 5. I remember Mrs. Ochoa said the answer to an addition or a plus problem is called a sum. Here we go now at a different level. I have 64 plus 12. Remember that we are always going to start at our ones place and then move on over. So to help me, I'm going to make a line down the middle. This is going to remind me this is the ones place, so I'm going to put an O for the ones and a T for the tens. I'm going to start at my ones place. 4 plus 2. I can use the dots here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I have 2 on the bottom. 1, 2. Now if I count them all, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My sum so far on the one side is 6. Now I'm going to jump over to the tens, and I have 6 plus 1. Instead of writing all the dots, I can make myself a number line. Our number lines will start at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Miss Ochoa said always start on the bigger number, that's 6. And then we have to go up 1. So if I start at 6, and if I add, I'm going to get bigger. That means to jump that way. I'm going to jump from 6 one time. My sum is 7, so I'm going to add 7 down here. Oops, sorry guys. So my big sum is 76. Oh my goodness, here's 1 in the tens and the hundreds place. I'm going to write my red lines in between like Miss Ochoa said. Here's my ones, my tens, and an H for hundreds. I'm going to use my number line because it's easier. So I'm going to start at 4 and jump 1, and we're getting bigger. So starting at 4, jump 1, my sum is 5. So my 5 goes in my ones place. Then I'm going to do my tens. I have 2 plus 4. Again, I'm going to use my number line. I start at 2 and jump 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My sum is 6. for my tens place. And then my hundreds place. Don't get nervous. It's the same thing. I'm going to start at 1 and jump 2 on my number line. Start at 1, jump 2. 1, 2. My sum for my hundreds is 3. So my big sum is 365. Tomorrow I will be doing a mini live lesson with all of you and adding and maybe a little bit of subtracting. Have a good evening. I miss you.